Hi everyone, and welcome to the seventh. God, have we done this so many times? Is that right? Well, I guess okay. Welcome to the seventh IGEA Educate Summit. I firstly would like to acknowledge the country on which we meet. Today, I come to you from the land of the Komemari families of the Yurgabe language region, and I invite you to think on whose land you are residing on from your location. Sovereignty was never ceded, and these lands always were and always will be Aboriginal land. And I pay my respects to elders past and present, and I extend my welcome to any Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander people joining us today. So, welcome. For those who don't know me, my name is Jens, and I'm IGEA's Director of Industry Member Relations. And for those who have never heard of IGEA, we are the peak industry association representing the Australian and, to an extent, New Zealand video games industry. So what is this all about? This year's theme is stepping stones. Breaking into the games industry can be quite difficult. Expectations aren't always obvious, missteps happen easily, and from the outside, the industry can sometimes feel like uncharted territory. One thing I would also like you to keep in mind is that throughout the day, nobody starts as a senior. Nobody starts as a senior designer, a studio founder, or lead programmer. Every speaker you hear from today has started somewhere. They have made mistakes, they've learned lessons, and found their own path through the industry. So hopefully today's conversations help you identify some of the stepping stones on your own journey. In the morning, we will cover the kind of professional behavior you need to demonstrate at the workplace. Games are an informal industry, but while the vibes may be casual, the standards are not. We will talk about the art of creative collaboration and explore the three major pathways open to Australian graduates. You work in a large studio, you may work in an indie studio, or you work as a contractor and do it alone. All of these options need different skill sets, and we want to make sure that you are across them. We will also look beyond starting out in the industry and discuss what employers look for as people progress into mid-level and senior roles so that you have an idea of the trajectory that is ahead of you. And these talks will feature industry professionals working for the likes of Riot, Sledgehammer, Gameloft, Chaos Theory, and others. There'll be a lunch break, but we encourage you to stick around as all the speakers will make themselves available for an industry Ask Me Anything in the chat. Maybe there's a question you didn't get a chance to ask, or maybe there's something you thought of after the talk, and there's your chance to put it out there. This industry AMA will also include the afternoon speakers. And speaking of the afternoon, once the lunch break is over, we'll continue with Vance Kin from Unity. Now, Unity is, of course, still one of the most popular engines for independent developers, and Vance will share some of the key trends shaping game development in 2026 based on the annual report. The other thing that's a major challenge in the industry is discoverability. Steam saw around 20,000 releases in 2025, while publishers have become increasingly selective in their deal making. So standing out has never been more difficult. And so the last two talks will tackle the challenges associated with these numbers. Jeremy Sweetman from Playful will talk about the importance of playtesting in a discovery-constrained environment, and this is followed by Felicia McIntyre from Two Frogs in a Trench Coat, who will shed some light on this from a PR perspective. By exploring what it takes to set yourself up for success in the attention economy. Now, before we kick off with the first panel, some housekeeping. Since Discord can struggle with pre-recorded videos, all of this is live. All the talks are live. As a result, speakers will only be able to answer questions after their presentation, not while they're giving it. And what we'll do is we'll monitor the chat in the main chat channel and relay the questions back to the speakers once they're done. Also, if you already haven't done so, can I please ask you to introduce yourself in the introduction channel in the lobby? We will assign your role so that the rest of the attendees know if you're a student, educator, or an industry professional. I would like to ask you to also familiarize yourselves with the IGEA Code of Conduct, and that's something you agreed to when you signed up via Eventbrite. We are committed to providing a safe place for mutual support and exchange, and as a member of this Discord server, you agree to always act professionally, with integrity, and as a communal member of the games industry. Embrace being part of this unique community and take care of it. In short, be excellent to each other. Well, because if you're not, we reserve the right to kick you out. Although in all of these summits, we never have had to do that. So look, I'll be back in a couple of minutes with the opening panel, Professional Behavior with Steph Ryan from Sledgehammer Games. See you very soon.